Me and two photographers, we were trying to go get pictures of a dress code protest that was going on with girls that came to school, slathered with paint all over their bodies and out of dress code. So we gathered them downstairs and we were taking some really great pictures of them. We were asking them interviews and trying to hear their background. We were trying to be able to share their voices with the school. And a faculty member came and confiscated one of our cameras. And then the principal came and told us to leave even though we were allowed to be there, which is also breaking a law, Zurcher versus Stanford.
We didn't get any leeway, he just went harder on us and we didn't get anything saying, oh, you can't publish a story if you do this. We just got completely censored with that aspect.
I wrote a piece about Texas critical race theory bill 5 months ago-ish, and it's been put on hold because it's, I guess, called controversial. And I guess to me that's a problem because we need topics like those to be covered because it's part of education and it's very important to talk about these things.
I honestly think that there should really be no really strict rules on what we can publish and what we can't. There's obviously some things that we can't publish, for example, we can't curse or post explicit images in the yearbook, obviously, but I think we all have enough common sense not to do that. I think being able to not have these rules and being able to share the voices of people who are usually not very much represented is so important, which is why I really believe that there should be no censorship rules when it comes to this.
When we show the good parts, then that's not telling the whole truth, and part of our program is to tell everyone, inform them of what our school is actually doing. So if we get censored when we're trying to tell controversial or topics the school just doesn't like, then the students won't have accurate knowledge of what we actually did. So we just aren't doing what we were meant to do if we get censored.
Well, through the New Voices class session, I recently found out that they have to do prior review, and I don't think that should be in place because their opinion and our opinion differ. And I feel like we should write about whatever we want and they shouldn't have to check on, or they should trust us that we're writing about the right thing.
I think the advisor should have to read it to make sure it's a credible, well written out piece of journalism. But other than that, it should be up to just the journalism department.
I feel like controversial topics should be spoken about because it promotes vulnerability and it shows different diverse opinions, and it should be written, and we shouldn't have censorship issues with these types of topics.
I think we should be allowed to post controversial pieces as long as it's well researched, backed up with statistics and unbiased information, and has a rebuttal for the opposing side. And I think as long as it's a very credible piece, then I think we should be able to post things like that and there shouldn't be a problem with it.
I feel like administrators, they still see us as children. So they obviously think, oh, they don't have complete common sense, they don't know what's a good story and what's a bad story, versus advisors and the students who all see each other as just journalists. We don't see each other as kids or anything. We see each other as people who are meant to tell the story. So we know we can do amazing work and know that our work is going to be true.
I think students believe that their press rights matter and that they shouldn't be censored. And administrators think that they should censor in order to protect the school and protect their image. Students, I feel like we have less rights in Texas than other schools do, and I think that needs to change.